Sometimes, visiting locomotives come to the Green Railroad to help with extra workloads, or to visit for a special event. And whenever a visitor arrives, everyone wants to give a good first impression. All the locomotives enjoy the presence of a visitor, but unfortunately, that was about to change.
Where's Phoenix? I know I shouldn't worry too much, but I really don't like this.
Hey Brutus, is there something wrong with the freight train? Did a freight car derail? Did something break inside one of the boxcars?
Oh no, it's not that. It's just that Phoenix was supposed to take this freight train to the harbor 10 minutes ago, but, as you can see, he's nowhere in sight. I really hope the turntable didn't jam again, or that he didn't derail it.
I bet you're overthinking it. If something happened to him, we would have been notified by now. Oh, speak of the man, here he comes.
Right on cue, Phoenix arrived to pick up his train. However, Chris noticed that Phoenix didn't seem like his usual self.
Hey Phoenix, are you feeling alright?
Me? Nah, it's nothing really. It's just been a long day.
But it's 10:20 in the morning!
Wait, it's been a long day. No. What I meant is that there was an issue at the junction.
Oh really? What kind of issue?
It's not important.
Phoenix, I think there's something wrong with you.
No. I'm feeling just fine.
I hate to contradict you, but I don't think you should be taking this train.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm fine. I know I'm running a bit late, but I'll make up for it. Don't worry.
Saying that makes me worry even more.
You see? I'm as fit as a fiddle. Besides, what could possibly go wrong?
Ooh, he shouldn't have said that!
Why not?
Ow!
That's why.
Phoenix, I know that you want to get the job done, but you should have told me that you were not up for it. Besides, I could have gotten someone else to take the freight train for you.
I was going to, but I thought if I just took it easy for today, it wouldn't be much of a problem. Apparently, that was a huge mistake on my part.
Yes, it was. Thankfully, the damage to yourself isn't too severe.
So, I won't be away for too long?
Oh, no. Probably a week or two at most. Chris, do you think you can...
Say no more, sir. I got it. Not sure if I can make up for lost time, though.
Oh, don't worry about it. They'll understand.
Mr. Red, what are we going to do while Phoenix is out of action?
Well, the only thing we can do is call some railroads and see if they can spare one of their locomotives to help out here.
Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem for you.
But that wasn't to be. Mr. Red had telephoned 12 railroads, but none of them could send one of their locomotives. Mr. Red was about to give up. However, he decided to try once more. Now, many people say that 13 is an unlucky number, but not in this case.
Hello? Yes. Could you please pass me to him? Hello? Hiya, Mike. Listen, I'm in a bit of a predicament. One of my locomotives has been taken out of action, and I was wondering if I can borrow one of your best locomotives for about a week or two. Really? You have one? That's great! When will we arrive? Tomorrow! Splendid! Thank you so much. While Phoenix is being repaired, a visitor from the Augsburg Railroad will be helping out. The manager said that he's one of the best locomotives he's ever had. He will be arriving first thing tomorrow morning. Be sure that all of you give him a warm welcome. One of the best locomotives he's ever had, eh? Oh, this I gotta see.
Whoever it is, we'll be very grateful for his help.
The following morning, Chris was given the privilege to meet the new visitor and show him around. The visitor turned out to be a CSX SD45-2.
Hello, welcome to the Green Railroad.
I presume you're Chris, right?
Yep, that's me.
Took your time getting here.
Sorry about that. My engineer was running late and I had to get refueled. I didn't mean to keep you waiting.
It's fine, I guess. At least you're here now.
Oh, great. He's one of those locomotives.
Show me around the place, would ya?
As you wish. This is gonna be fun.
Chris had shown the visitor all around the railroad. Unfortunately, the visitor was very hard to please.
So, what do you think of the railroad?
Not bad. I've seen worse. Though this railroad does have some potential.
Thanks, I guess. Oh, by the way, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Mitch. But you can call me Mitch the Mighty!
Mitch the Mighty?
Yep. You see, I'm one of the best SD45-2s ever built.
Is that so?
Yep. Super strong and always on time.
That's hard to believe.
Well, once you see me in action, you'll change your mind.
He hasn't even been here for a whole day and already I can't stand him.
Unfortunately, Chris wasn't the only one who had to put up with Mitch's obnoxious behavior. An hour later, Brutus was getting Mitch's freight train ready, but Mitch was starting to get impatient.
Come on, speed it up!
Do you really want me to get into an accident?
Well, what I want is for my train to be ready. Now get to it, squirt!
Respect and patience is not in your vocabulary, isn't it? Here you go, Your Majesty.
About time!
Is it wrong to say that I hope that he runs into some kind of trouble today? If not today, maybe soon?
So, Mitch, how'd it go?
What?
So, Mitch the Mighty, how'd it go?
That's better. And to answer your question, it actually went pretty well, despite some difficulties caused by a certain switcher.
I heard that.
Well, despite that, I made it to my destination 10 minutes early.
Well, good for you!
He is so infuriating. I have never had to put up with someone that arrogant.
You know, before I came to the Green Railroad, I had to deal with 3 obnoxious locomotives in California.
For real?
Mm-hmm. 2 of them were twins, Kelly and Karen. They were UP-F3s and were really snobby. But after I saved them from a nasty storm, they changed their attitude towards me.
And what about the other locomotive?
The other was a UP-SD40 named Garrett. It was the most obnoxious and irritating locomotive I had ever worked with.
Whatever happened to him?
On January 26, 1981, he was pulling a 25-car freight when he crashed into a GP20. It was a gruesome sight.
There's no doubt he would have been a better locomotive if he had some common sense.
Absolutely. But unfortunately, it was too little too late for him.
That afternoon, Mitch had just come back from taking a short freight train to Scranton. At that moment, Mark arrived. He heard all about Mitch and was far from impressed.
So, you're the visitor that Chris and Brutus had been talking about.
Yep, that's me. So, what have you heard? Nothing bad, I hope.
Oh yeah, about that? I've heard that you've been mistreating Brutus. I hope the next time you see him, you treat him fairly and apologize for what you've done.
Okay, 1, who's Bruticus? And 2, why should I listen to you?
First off, it's Brutus, not Bruticus. He's the one whom you claimed was going too slow while switching your train. And secondly, let's just say that if you don't treat anyone with respect, karma will come to get you.
Ha! What do you know about karma?
A lot more than you, jerk.
You know, I would say today was a great day for me. Always strong, always on time, and I hope that you and everyone else appreciate me.
Oh, you bet. You're Mitch the Mighty after all.
Not only that, I'm practically perfect.
Perfectly annoying is more like it.
After a few days, all of the locomotives were getting sick and tired of Mitch's distasteful attitude. Now, you're probably thinking, was Mr. Red aware of Mitch's behavior? Well, the answer is no. Whenever Mitch is with Mr. Red, he pretends to be nice and kind-hearted. Everyone found this to be very irritating. They all wanted to expose him for what he really is. But there was one big problem.
He really said that?
Yep, if we try to expose him, he'll deny it.
Do you really think we should take a chance? I mean, who is Mr. Red going to believe? Locomotives that he trusted for many years, or some conceited imbecile he just met?
Listen, Mark. I know he's a jerk, but his ego will land him into a heap of trouble. All we have to do is put up with him for now, and wait for him to screw up.
Joe's right. And who knows? Phoenix might be back in the morning.
But when morning came, Phoenix had returned from the repair yard, and tension continued to rise. Later on, Mitch and Chris had to double head a 45-car freight train, which didn't go well. At the end, both were exhausted.
Finally! Glad that job is done with. No thanks to you.
What are you getting mad at me for?
You were slacking off.
Are you really that clueless?
Oh, what's the that supposed to mean?
20 miles back, there was track work!
Don't yell at me, you dingus! I should have taken the freight train myself. It would have been a cakewalk for me, and no one could hold me back.
You know what? You're impossible.
Impossible? No. Mighty? Yes.
It's official. My patience tank is empty!
While Mitch was taking a mixed freight downtown, this was a perfect opportunity to hold a meeting.
I don't know how much more I can take of this. Mitch needs to go.
Yeah, but what can we do? We can't just say, hey Mitch, guess what? We can't stand you. Go home. Any word on when Phoenix is returning?
Not sure yet. But it will be a huge relief when he returns.
Sure will. But for now, we have to buckle down and deal with Mitch the Mighty for God knows how long.
You know what? I'm not calling him Mitch the Mighty anymore. Just Mitch.
I'm with you. Not only is that the mighty mountain narcissism so annoying, he's also really dumb. And if he gets angry, well, he just goes on and on and on.
Well, Mitch, your work here has been very good as of late.
Now I'm sure you're familiar with the saying, expect the unexpected, because what happened the next day was very unexpected.
Phew! What a day.
Tell me about it. Once a train has been arranged, it's time to go arrange another.
Oh well, at least that Mitch isn't here to boss us around. I just had to open my mouth.
Hey, switchers!
For your information, we have actual names.
Don't you think I know that?
Prick.
So, which one of you would like to arrange my train right now? Come on now. Don't answer at once.
You do realize you're not meant to leave for another 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, but I'd like my train to be good and ready at least an hour ahead of schedule. Besides, I do have a reputation to keep up, and it's not going to be ruined by some tiny defective switchers.
Defective? I'll have you know that there are other freight and passenger trains that leave before you. In other words, you'll just have to wait. And another thing, you're asking me to arrange your train right now, but you fail to realize I'm filling up on water. And don't bother asking Jack, he's working at the harbor all day.
Oh, what a surprise. He's being rude to Brutus and Mark.
That does it! I'm going to tell Mr. Red about Mitch's disgraceful behavior.
Hey Joe, why tell him when we can show him?
What do you... Oh... That will expose him once and for all.
Well now, since you're going to sit around and be a wise guy, I guess you're the only one who can arrange my train. So, hop to it, squirt.
No.
Excuse me?
I said no. I'm sick and tired of you bossing me around and showing little respect towards me.
Well said, Brutus.
Shut your trap, you dope!
Well, why did you shut yours? You know what? You can arrange your own freight trains from now on, because I've had it with you.
Arrange my own trains? Don't be stupid! A powerful and well-built locomotive like me doesn't arrange trains.
Oh my god, you don't know when to stop, do you?
I'm going to tell Mr. Red all about you.
You know what? Go ahead, tell him. But there is a good chance that he may not believe you. It's your word against mine.
Actually, it's your word against yours. And I don't need to believe it when I can see it.
Oh, Mr. Riverhead, it's not what it looks like. You see, these two,
I am not interested in your excuses. Mitch, I want you to get refueled. You are leaving now! It will be a long journey for you.
You're sending me away? But Phoenix, he isn't back. He isn't back yet. You two, I have a little more time on my.
I'm aware of that, but I know my locomotives. They get their jobs done in no time.
Well, my manager, Mr. Holmes, won't believe you. You don't have any proof. Again, it's my word against yours.
Au contraire, I got your proof right here. You see, when I was on my break, Chris asked me if I'd like to take part in his plan to expose you, and I agreed. So here I am, doing my part of the plan. That being recording the proof on my phone.
Excellent, Murray. Airdrop it to me, please. I think that Mr. Holmes needs to take a little look in your actions today. Now, get refueled and leave!
Well, since you'll be leaving soon, I have something to say to you. Au revoir, and good riddance.
At first, Mr. Holmes didn't believe Mr. Red, but once he looked at the video, he was shocked and promised to him that Mitch would be punished.
Who needs them? I'm still mighty.
But what happened next would remain a mystery.
The signal is still red.
Mitch's engineer applied his brakes, but they wouldn't work. He tried time and time again, but it was no use.
Boy, I am glad that Mitch is gone.
Help! Help!
He's still here? And why is he... Oh no. Everyone, take cover!
Ah!
I like your new paint job. It suits you well.
Shut up, Squirt. Ugh. If I see you laugh...
Don't worry. Thank you, Karma.
Well, well, well. Looks like Karma has found you at last.
Hey guys, I'm back. I missed something important, didn't I?
Hey, Phoenix! Glad to see you're back.
That accident of yours caused a great deal of damage. So, we need someone to take you to the repair yard. Chris, if you will.
With pleasure. Since we're headed to the repair yard, I believe that this will be a good time to tell you all about Garrett.
Garrett? Who's Garrett?
Trust me, you'll understand.
Do you think he'll ever change his ways?
Only time will tell. Mr. Holmes has telephoned me and apologized about Mitch's attitude. Once he gets back home, he'll stay in the roundhouse for the next few weeks.
With Phoenix back, everything went back to normal. And as for Mitch, he was very depressed. He had no one to blame but himself. For many locomotives, they hoped they wouldn't see Mitch anytime soon. But you know what they say, you never know what's around the bend.